On Wednesday, several prominent Republicans will object to the certification of Joe Biden as president of the United States. Now, Biden won fair and square. They know that. 60 courts have rejected claims of widespread voter fraud because there was no widespread voter fraud.
But President Trump's support is important in the GOP, and so 12 senators and more than 100 House members will undermine our most sacred tradition of a free and fair election to score political points. Among the objectors is Lauren Boebert, a freshman congresswoman from Colorado's Western Slope.
Now, recently, she sent us a list of explanations as to why she believes the election was rigged against President Trump. A quick Google search, though, reveals all of her so-called evidence to be easily disprovable.
Now, we wanted to know if Boebert actually believes what she's saying, as well as what she will prioritize in her first year in Congress. And we asked her for an interview, and she agreed and sat down today with our Megan Lopez.
I've made my position very clear.
The country wasn't built.
If the 2020 presidential race did one thing, it's serve as a civics reminder for the way elections work. On January 6th, it will be up to Congress to count and confirm the electoral votes for president. But just like everything else from this previous election,
there are 6 states that I am prepared to object.
Brace yourself for a fight. Firebrand freshman Representative Lauren Boebert and Republican House and Senate members have announced their intentions to object to the certification of electors. In an interview with Denver 7, Boebert said she's still convinced there were election irregularities.
We need to look at these late night spikes that took place in various states. We need to look at this video footage that we have of ballots being pulled out from underneath tables.
That video is from Georgia, but the Secretary of State's office there signed a sworn affidavit saying their investigation found no wrongdoing. The mysterious late-night spike allegations out of Wisconsin were also debunked, since the counts were coming in from large Democratic-leaning counties, and state law there requires those absentee ballots to be reported all at once. Still, the fight in Congress continues.
Right now, I am one of 535 people who actually can have a say in the outcome of the presidential election. I do not like the way certain states behaved in their in this election.
That's not how Representative Ken Buck sees it, though. In a statement to Denver 7, he said, quote, "Congress has only a narrow role in the presidential election process. Its job is to count the electors submitted by the states, not to determine which electors the states should have sent." He went on to say, quote, "To take action otherwise, that is, to unconstitutionally insert Congress into the center of the presidential election process, would amount to stealing power from the people and the states."
We won't agree on everything all the time, and I think that that's something that is unique about the Republican Party.
As for her first priorities, Boebert tells Denver 7 she's been fighting to carry her gun around the Capitol.
I personally have gone through the Washington, D.C. concealed carry course training and will lawfully carry my firearm in Washington, D.C.
And once she gets her committee assignments, she's committed to focusing on energy independence. Megan Lopez, Denver 7.
And as you heard Boebert mention, she is allowed to carry her gun on Capitol grounds. However, Washington, D.C. does not recognize concealed carry permits from other states. And so today, District Police Chief Robert Conti said it's time he and Boebert have a conversation.
We plan to reach out to the Congresswoman's office to make sure that she is aware of what the laws of the District of Columbia are, what the restrictions are, and that Congresswoman, whoever it is, I guess it was from Colorado, will be subjected to the same penalties for anyone else that's caught on the District of Columbia street carrying a firearm.
The mayor of D.C. gave her opinion on Boebert as well, suggesting that blatantly carrying a firearm at a time when people are trying to overturn the results of an election is ill-advised at best.